Hello everyone, welcome to day 7. Congratulations, we've all made it through the first week. Brilliant news, well done, well done. So, check out the companion piece. We're going to do Utkatasana, either with feet slightly apart or with feet together. So, in Tadasana, front ribs to back ribs, active legs, spreading the toes, spreading the whole of the feet. That movement on the front body, the opposite of it in the back body. Oops. Chin back. Urdhva Hastasana, halfway. Rotate and bring them all the way up. And from there, bend your knees. So your shoulders can come forwards, but it's a bend from the hip. Take your weight into your heels. Drop your hands, hand up, step your feet hip width apart, bend your knees. So if you're going like this, knees need to be over their own feet. Take the weight back into your heels. Head's in line with the spine, so you're not looking forward. No, you're not looking up. And arms. If you've got the balance, work like this. Weight in the heels, it's a different pose. As soon as you do that, you activate it. Hands up. So, Tadasana, Urdhva Hastasana, Utkatasana, forwards and down, Uttanasana, feet, maybe just hip width for this. Bend your knees, hands to the floor, downward dog. Take your time, activate the pose, big toes pointing forwards, lengthen into the sit bones, tummy lifted. Chaturanga, long arm. If you're staying here, that's fine, otherwise the full pose. And then downward dog, Chaturanga, and then full pose. If you need to, you can come to the floor, kneeling up. Downward dog. And step your feet a little bit forwards. Hands back. Bend your knees if you need to. Coming up with a rounded back, but supported on the floor. Hands to the hips. Lengthen into the sternum. And then all the way out. Step your feet wide apart. For Warrior 2 into our intense lateral stretch, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Okay, so if that's the most you can go to, keep your elbow there, work this shoulder back. If you can go further without losing the top shoulder, then do so. And back in. And a 3. Back leg strong. And do 6. Keep going, I'll catch you up. And when I'm in here, I'm just trying to lengthen from the groin to the inner knee. I can use this elbow to help brace that knee back, or to hold it there while bringing the groin that way, forward. Sorry. 6. Opposite side. Nose breathing for as far as you can manage it, and then any way you can. 2. 5. What first got me about yoga was I was a fitter man, but doing this very small movement, sweat dripping, running. I think that's 6. Is that 6? If not, pause and do one more. Feet to the front, step together, down to the floor, tabletop. Downward dog. Take the time to get the length. Open the armpits, shoulders flat on the back ribs. Keep the sit bones lifted and be able to straighten the legs.
I'm doing it for a hobby, not for a
hobby. And come forwards. Okay, and down. There we go. And forwards. And down. And walk the hands. You need to bend the knees. If you can't come up like this, go to the floor. And yes, chair or blocks in front of you, feet wide apart. And bend, so from the whole of the pelvis. Remember your feet are pointing straight ahead when they're turned slightly in. Length through your spine. Tummy lifted, grounded in the big toe and the ball of the big toe. And the ball of the little toe and the outside edge of the foot. Keep that length. Step your hands back. Sternum lengthens towards the floor and then drop your head. If you can't go that far, stay here. Keep the legs working. If you're finding a pose at any point sort of easy, or that you're just sort of hanging there waiting, then you've missed something. Come back to the detail. Because it doesn't really matter whether you're a beginner or an intermediate or something else. It's your body that you're working with, so it should always be taxing, I think it's fair to say. Bring your feet in. Straight, a little or a lot, up to you. Straight back, hands to your hips, straight back. Follow your sternum all the way out. If you need to, you can bend your knees and come all the way up. From Tadasana, stepping once again into Trikonasana, wide apart, and exhale. Lengthen forwards. I'm going to bring this top hand down just to help in this. Always looking to help in this turn, because really the ribs just want to go out. Keep them back. Keep this lifting. Right the way down to this top of this hip. Okay, so now I am starting to get there with just a reasonable turn of the neck. Okay, and up on the opposite side. Okay, that was on my right. I don't expect it to be true. I was on my left. Don't expect it to be true on the right. So I'm working on that rotation all the way down to this hip. Not quite. Off there. 30 degrees, yeah. And sweep down. Same side. Go as long as you can on the lower ribs. Lower part of the trunk. Active legs. Sweep down and come up. Trikonasana. Kneecaps lifting. Working through towards the memory of the pose well done, rather than just ticking off the list. Feet to the front and step them together. Tadasana, and if you want to, you can finish there in sitting. Just click from the menu, or in Shavasana for 5 or 10 minutes. Otherwise, congratulations, well done, and see you tomorrow, day 8, when we're starting to look at a bit of balance work. See how that works.